Giddy up, Ginger. Let's do this. What's that? CropMobsterTV Season 2. Yours truly, Nicky Bobby, is taking off on a road trip. In the streets, in the fields, in the food banks, telling stories that matter. Local, regional stories of people doing good work, creating good news, doing work that helps each other, our neighbors, our community. Giddy up! Check it out. Alrighty, hey everyone, Nicky Bobby here, CropMobsterTV, coming at you from Fort Dick, California, in Del Norte County, on the northern coastal border of California. Such a pleasure to be here today with my teams. We got Vanessa and Dalton. So Vanessa, tell us about your family business.
Hey, we're a dairy farm here in Crescent City.
Shazam!
Shazam!
We're organic farming. Us 5 kids and our parents and some pretty awesome loyal employees. We have been doing this since my parents got married, I guess. Moved here in 88, 90. Started dairy farming here. They both grew up on farms, so they knew that that was their passion. They raised us 5 kids on the farm right across from the dairy, kind of instilled in us that good work ethic to make us want to come back. So us 5 kids have, the oldest is now 26 and married, managing our 5th generation dairy farm in Ferndale. And the youngest is heading off to school. She's right now on the tractor all summer and will be in college in the fall, but with the hopes of returning to the farm like her older 4 siblings.
So let's get down to basics here. What are you selling?
Hey, we're selling organic milk, meat, and eggs. Meat in the form of beef and pork. We've been selling those products all my life. Us kids actually started into business. My 2 older brothers spearheaded that when they were in middle school, 7th and 8th grade.
Wow.
So we're selling some organic pastured eggs through our own Alexandre Kids label.
Right on.
Branded that when we were young, just because it was a business. My parents would say they were raising kids, not chickens.
Yeah.
So the business failed or succeeded on us.
Yep.
And so we've spearheaded that, and that business is going well, and now we're doing organic milk too, in the hopes of taking control of that value chain, and full sustainability efforts for the farm. We're going to do our own family.
For the farm, for your family, for your employees, but also your community. Right?
Absolutely.
The entire farm really works from the ground up. Literally, we start with our soil, and we're here just taking care of our communities, and that involves the communities that are in our soil, the biology that starts there, and working with all the little microbes in the soil and getting them to really just give life to the grasses that we're trying to grow, because grasses grow really well in this climate we have here, and once we're able to connect those 2 things in our community, we then bring in the cows and have them then enjoy the luscious grasses that we were able to grow because of our soil. And
sounds like soil comes first.
Yeah, soil comes first, and it's going back to the basics, going to the root of where it all comes from, and building up from there, and getting our cows to just be extremely happy and produce high quality, good product, and it's all about taking care of the community at each level of the process.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sounds like you love your job.
It's a great job.
How's it going talking with me so far?
Oh, it's been good.
Am I a little too invading your body space right now?
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay. You know. Tell us about this community project you just mentioned, Vanessa.
Yeah, so we love our community locally, and we love sharing what we do with our community. So we do a project called the Bucket Calf Project. And what it is, it's for kids 5 and older in the community. You know, the 5-year-old goes down our little calves, picks one out, gets a halter, puts a halter on their calf. They're able to come to the dairy any day, anytime, but we have a specific meeting date, and they're learning how to show that calf for the fair. And then they learn in the next half hour of the program a different aspect of the farm, whether it's feeds or calves or maternity or the milk parlor or our chickens. So it's a really neat effort to show people what we're doing.
Get out to the land.
And offer up our calves as a little project for them to take on over the summer.
Awesome.
It's fun.
What's your website?
AlexandreFamilyFarm.com.
Alrighty. Well, I have a few more questions, but I just want to look you both straight in the eyes, maybe a little too long, comfortably, and say thank you for what you're doing. I know you're choosing a life in agriculture,
you, Nicky,
and I appreciate you. What'd you say?
Thank you.
Thank you, Nicky Bobby.
Thank you. He just said that, folks. We're having a lot of fun here in this pasture. Making history, at least in our own minds.
Of course.
You guys have a family business. You have a big team of almost 100 employees. What do you do when an issue comes up? How do you work through it?
Yeah, it's all about bringing up the issue and bringing it up at the right time. And really just working your way through it and understanding that not suppressing issues, but bringing them to light and allowing the team to work on it together.
The teams,
and getting them to like this entire operation we have here. It's a team sport.
Yep.
And that's how we get through our issues is just really bring them all to light and bring them and work on them as we go.
Right
Absolutely.
on. What I've learned is you got 2 ears and 1 mouth.
Yeah.
Used proportionately, so do a lot of listening. And then the other one, if I can remember it, is let's attack the problem, not each other.
Yeah.
What advice do you have of other upstarts interested in a life in agriculture? What is the one thing you'd say when someone's like, should I do it? Should I go the other route and maybe take a job, doing something I might not love as much? What is your piece of advice for others thinking about a life like yours in agriculture?
Yeah, I would research other people that are already doing it. Call them up.
Mentors.
Mentors. Our family is big on just calling others and mentoring.
Yep.
Mentoring to others and looking for mentors ourselves and getting advice from them.
There we go.
To see which direction we should go in any effort.
Yeah. Thank you, Vanessa and Dalton, and your family and your community for letting Nicky Bobby troll through town.
Thank you.
Yeah, and let's look at this a little bit. Let's go into the fields. Let's see what the cow says. He's just not doing the selfie pole. And we're done. Thank you so much, folks. Over and out. Yeehaw! Shake and bake. So with that, I just want to thank you so much for your support. I want to thank our partners for their support. This can only happen as a team. Farmers, gardeners, hunger groups, doing actual work in their own communities.
Hero.
What? Come on!
With regards to grazing or with regards to insurance?
There we go.